This is called the Mead Keg Backpack, or more precisely, a recreation of the in-league survival pack from Lord of the Rings Online, and it's a pretty fair resemblance if I'm honest. The main pack is of course a keg, with a hammer, coin purse and 2 tankards attached. It's made from those said items, as well as a wooden chair, practice dummy and a torch sconce. That's the wall attachment for those wondering. It can be crafted under the iron section at the forge, and I think it looks pretty cute if I'm honest, but it's also quite realistic and it fits into Skyrim quite well. Next up, I have a very beastly armour set called Ancient Dragon Knight Armour. This comes in light and heavy, with the only visual difference being the pauldrons on the heavy version. Now, if you're like me, you might think the red is too loud, but don't despair, as we have a optional texture pack for those of us who like dark themes. We also get 3 helmet variations. Each category, light, medium and heavy, have their own design, with heavy being my favourite, although the other 2 designs are also pretty sick. The quality of the textures is perfect, and the armour looks like it belongs in Skyrim. You can find these wonderful armour sets in Skyhaven Temple. The third mod I'm going to show you guys today is called Immersive Beds. Now this is similar to a few mods I've seen before, but this does it fairly well and has some good options. Now you notice an option called sleepwear. You have 3 options: comfortable, clothes and nude. Of course you can always turn it off if you don't like it. Basically, as you can see right here, comfortable means you put away your weapons, helmet, shoes, gloves and other travel gear, but you keep your body, armour or clothing, as well as jewellery, on when you go to bed. You can choose clothing, which basically takes your armour off and puts a set of clothing on if you've got any in your inventory. And then we've also got nude. We've also got Snooze Duration. Now basically this means when you go to bed and you wake up after your allotted time, you can choose to set this to 3 seconds, say like it is now, and your character will wait 3 seconds before the animation restarts and he gets out of bed. And this can go all the way to 30 seconds, and all the way down to 0 seconds. We'll keep it on 3 seconds for now. Now I'll demonstrate this real quick. We'll start with nude. You notice I'm wearing my armour. Let's put a weapon on as well. While we're at it, let's put the eagle sword on. There you go, I've got everything on, clothing. And I go to sleep on the bed. You notice everything gets taken off. And he would be totally nude if I have the option on, which of course I keep my underwear on for the Let's Play. And then you can choose to rest, and when you wake up, I'm going to choose no. When you wake up, it will basically do the same as this. You see, that's about 3 seconds, and now he gets out of bed. Which, you know, some people don't care about, but me specifically with my Let's Play, it's kind of important. It's one of those little nice mods that you want. Let's go to comfortable, which basically, like I said, means for you leave your gear on, just take your boots and stuff off. You notice my armor's back on straight away. Now you should take everything off besides the actual armor. There you go. Helmet's gone, gloves have gone, and so have the actual boots and weapon. And finally, I've got it set on clothes. So I've got a nice little set of clothes in my inventory, so as soon as I sleep, he should switch into clothing. There we go. Just in the nick of time. Simple as that. Now, there is one little tiny bug that some people will not like, and sometimes when you go to sleep and wake up, your eyes remain closed. Now, I believe this is an error that can't be fixed really because of some problems with the actual scripts. I don't know anything about that pretty much, but it doesn't bother me too much because I generally wear a helmet and it only happens every now and again. I believe the only way to fix it is to actually save and then reload, and using the quick save feature is easy enough. There we go. It took 2 seconds, if that. F5, F9, reloaded with your character's eyes open. So overall, I like this mod. I wish that could be fixed, but maybe not. Anyway, let's move on to the next mod. Finally, we come to some pretty slick Prince of Persia swords, more specifically the Serpent and Eagle from Warrior Within. The author even added dagger and greatsword versions of them to fit everyone's fighting style, although I did notice a slight clipping issue with the Serpent greatsword when sheathed. Putting that aside, these look beautiful. The quality of the textures is outstanding. I prefer the Eagle design myself, and if you look closely you can sort of see the Warrior Within unique art style in the textures, which may bother some people, but I kind of like it. They can be crafted under the steel and orcish sections of the forge, and the author does mention that they're intended for mid to end game use. We can also enchant and improve each one of them.